Boy, I'll tell you a topic in a relationship that generates more heat than light. When you begin to talk about finances, you know, when the money is funny and the change is strange, when you begin to talk, isn't it amazing how opposites attract? So you'll have a person who's a spender and a saver. That's usually what you have. And what happens? It's okay at first, but it becomes a point of conflict, you know, when we begin to talk about what are we going to do with our money. Let me just say it this way. It's amazing to me how we spend money we don't have to buy things we don't need, to amass bills we can't pay, to please people who don't care anyway. What do you do when you got too much a month at the end of your money and you start looking at that person with whom you're in that relationship and they're like Custard when he sees some Indians? Charge, charge, charge. Well, we need to talk about principles of finance that will help us. And listen, people who come to me to be married, boy, they say, you are really something. One person called me a piece of work. Why? Because I said, you better find out what that person's FICO score is, how that person deals with money. Because once you sign on the bottom line, their debt becomes your debt. And then, of course, you always have to think about as you build your future. You know, so we'll talk about the principles that govern finance as well.